You're stuck for 24 hours in the last video game you played. What will you be doing during this time? Trying to figure out if I'm an insane alcoholic detective while looking for a pack of cigarettes. Searching for Majora's Mask, but not actually accomplishing anything. Swimming in a pool without a ladder. Trying to fucking survive. I'm in the forest. Building a factory. I was playing Satisfactory. President of the United Nations of Earth. I hope I can keep the Prethoran scourge at bay. Try not to die on the rim. Just waiting upstairs for 24 hours with some snacks and soda. It's Project Zomboid. Subnautica. I'd just chill in the life pod. Maybe go for a light dip, but I'm pretty sure I can't break rocks with my fists or catch fish by hand. If I had a seamoth, totally different story. I'd slam into a rock because I was going too fast and die, for sure. Trying to avoid getting killed by Agent 47. Loitering in Balmora. At first I thought it was Valheim, which wasn't too bad. Then I remembered I played a bit of League of Legends since then. I'm dead. I guess not scoring any goals in Rocket League in person. Catching Pokémon. Run away from the mad chess king with a shotgun. Online daters, what are some of the most unattractive stuff people put in their bios? If you don't speak, I'll unmatch. Whilst they literally make zero effort to talk to anybody. Edit, I am gay and was referring to male and male Tinder, but it's news to me that this is a similar thing straight men experience too. Don't waste my time. I don't even know why I'm here. Bro, you made this account. My personal favorite is when you come across multiple profiles with the same profile pic but they are all in different locations. Fucking wizards. Their only photo is a group photo, with no indication of which one they are. This isn't the worst thing in the world but something I'm always bewildered by some variation of. Hi, I'm back again, hopefully this time it will work out. This isn't conventional social media with followers. An abundance of group photos. Showing you have friends is good, leaving people having to gamble on which person they're swiping on isn't. At best it's an unfortunate oversight, at worst hints towards insecurities. Don't be boring. Just ask. Deleted. People that spend the majority/all of their profile describing what they do not want. Immediate downer vibes. Edit, to those defending their downer lists, I get it, we all have stuff we don't want. Thing is, you can frame your profile to describe what you want while still implying what you don't want. I like kind and spontaneous people instead of I don't like mean or boring people. Passionate people with a plan who get things done instead of don't be a procrastinating loser with no drive. Fellow gymaholics desired, instead of please don't be fat and lazy. Active lifestyle hikers/clubbers/travelers/ etc. who can't wait to leave the house, instead of Netflix and chill is so boring. Focusing exclusively on what you don't want, teaches me almost nothing about you besides all the stuff that grinds your gears. It's also a red flag that you're judgmental and negative. Focusing on what you want tells me both what you're into, and also most likely what you're not into. Follow me on Instagram and message me there because I'm hardly on here. That screams I want more followers and don't take dating seriously. If you were more serious, you'd be more active online. Entertain me. Removed. I'm only here because my friends made me make an account. The people in the hotel room next to you are having really loud obnoxious sex, how do you ruin the mood? Had this happen to a buddy while in college. Not a hotel but thin apartment walls. They kept having loud, obnoxious sex until he yelled, "Don't stop, I need this." They quit after that. A few years ago I did it by getting food poisoning. The walls were thin so when I had to vomit I did it really loudly. Stop them immediately. Blast circus music. No one can be in the bone zone to that kinda soundtrack. Start playing an audio recording of Careless Whisper on the kazoo. Talk into the wall about their sex, and ask questions about their positions, and what they look like so you can masturbate to them. Repeat every moan and sound they make, but louder. Yell as loud as I could, "Don't stop now, I'm almost there." This happened while on a road trip with some friends in college. It ended with a dramatic "Oh Rick yes." We let the silence sit for a moment before cheering and yelling that a boy Rick. Play Cotton Eye Joe on max volume. College, We had not your average dorms, it was an old building that used to house workers for a nearby big-name fancy hotel. Anyway, lots of odd doors everywhere and paper-thin walls. There was a very super goth girl on our floor, and this was an art school, so very super goth even for there is saying something. She actively and literally would turn her nose up at anyone trying to say hi, including other women. Her door had a sign on it, Death's Door. So she was quickly nicknamed Death. She has an older boyfriend who comes over, and they have marathon bouts of super loud sex, where she is the one making all the noise and progressively gets louder and deeper as she goes. And thus we coined the term death sex. One day, it's particularly bad. It starts very early in the morning. By the mid-afternoon, yes, seriously, it had gotten so loud people from other floors came down to figure out what the fuck was going on. My roommate, clearly drained and pissed at the day he's had, comes home, sees a handful of folks from the other floors, sees me, asks tell me they'd stopped and have just restarted, and when I tell him amazingly no, they have been going all day. He goes up to the door, rests his forehead on it, and yells, "Your sex is just too loud for me." They shut up immediately, and that was the last time any of us heard death sex. Sometimes you just gotta let 'em know they're being too loud. Play the song Baby Shark on full volume. My fucking roommates used to do this in college, it was a terrible inside joke. Deleted. Play audio of a crying baby very loud. This scenario actually happened to my son-in-law. It was a rundown, no-tell motel in a one-horse town with one stop sign. All night long he had listened to two couples swinging loudly through the wood-paneled wall. Finally, they all seemed to be exhausted and he thought they would all go to sleep. Until one of the guys says, "Should we go again?" Son-in-law answers, "Please don't." Total silence from the other side of the wall, as it was that moment they realized how thin the walls were. Sil said the next morning was a bit awkward, when they all left their rooms at the same time. When I asked why he didn't bang on the wall or say something sooner, he said he didn't want to be a jerk, and just figured it would be a quickie. Wait for them to finish, yell remember to like and subscribe.